We got interested in the Mapping Biodiversity project because our NBSAP had most of its sections as a narrative, so we thought spatial planning is an important tool to have and guide the actions within the NBSAPs. So the first Mapping Biodiversity priorities, it was laying foundations, especially on stakeholder engagement. So we were interested because of the spatial representative nature of the Mapping Biodiversity priorities to enhance our NBSAP. So the first step was to collaborate with our national institute, the Okavango Research Institute, because they have GIS softwares and infrastructure in place. So that was the first thing to do, and then do a stakeholder analysis on which sectors are key in terms of spatial planning. So we partnered with Department of Town and Country Planning, Department of Surveys and Mapping, among others, because they are the custodians of data and they do spatial planning. Found that in the first Mapping Biodiversity priorities, and there were data gaps, and the maps are not the same with the outputs from the Mapping Biodiversity too, because that's when we got more stakeholders on board to fill in the gaps, to have outputs that speaks to what is happening on the ground. And then Mapping Biodiversity priority phase 2, we focused on the mainstreaming. So our first mainstreaming point was the State of the Environment and Outlook report, which was coordinated by my colleague, Ms. Kebaabetswe. That was our first mainstreaming entry point. So we managed and to have those outputs mainstreamed in Chapter 4 of the State of the Environment and Outlook report. Chapter 4 is on biodiversity. And some of the recommendations from the Mapping Biodiversity priority project were included in the recommendation of that chapter on biodiversity. So it was indeed a good project, and it came at the right time when we were developing our State of the Environment and Outlook, because that's a framework for a country to develop and use to guide actions in terms of where the biodiversity is, how you can protect and conserve the biodiversity, and all the issues surrounding sustainable use of biodiversity. So it was indeed a learning curve for us. This was indeed a good project in terms of, first, it showed us we really need data management systems. We did get some from different sectors, but we found out that we need more data management systems in now, or just one central data management system, so that we have all the data when we do the maps that we're developing within the project. That was, maybe I take it to the next one, lessons learned, that there is the need for a data sharing protocol, because it was indeed difficult to go to different sectors and get the data.